Hello everybody, thank you so much for clicking on the video. My name is James Caldwell. This is part of my series, I'm Just Saying. I am actually covering Season 3, Episode 7 of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. We've been doing this for quite a few weeks now. We've already decided this is pretty much scripted, but we just go ahead and we're just riding along with them and going along for the journey. It's nothing but a melodrama, so let's just get on into it. The first thing I want to say, because I'm not going to talk about this very much at all, but I want to say there was a whole piece of this episode where Waka Flocka and Deb actually, they shared that during the taping, her other son actually passed away. He committed suicide during the filming. And may he rest in peace, and God bless Deb and Waka for even, wanting to share that on the show. So I'm really not going to talk about Waka, Deb, or Tammy for this this video at all. Just peace be with them, and we're going to leave that at that. I was so sorry to hear that actually happened. Now, on to the rest of our castmates in this messy melodrama here. First, we see this Althea, who is this new girlfriend of Benzino's, and it keeps flooring me how much her and Dawn put me in mind of each other. They kind of look like they could be sisters or something. But we got Benzino, Althea, and Stevie, and that goddamn Joseline. They were hanging out, they were looking at the new spot and all of that, and at some point Althea and Jocelyn are talking, and Althea actually shares with Jocelyn that she did used to mess around with Nico. So I was like, what in the hell? So that was that whole thing. I'm like, these people, they act like Atlanta's so small that they can only screw around with each other. But that was something interesting. Next, we seen, there was a show that Young Jock was doing. And I said, Lord bitch assness that came into the picture. That goddamn Kirk ended up coming in and telling Carly Red about Althea, and then he invited her to the opening of Benzino and Stevie's restaurant. And he basically kind of led her into a conversation where he's talking to her about her and Benzino, and it just led into a whole thing where she's like, yeah, I do miss him, and this, that, thing, and the other. It was some bitch shit, and I'm looking at Kirk like, why did you even indulge in that? And then you wonder why we're always saying that you're gay. You're just a mess. Lady K, you need to chill. But anyway, so I knew something was going to go on with that. I knew that was going to be the beginning of some bullshit. But anyway, we go ahead on to the opening. At the opening, you got Carly Red. She brought Erica with her. Carly's sitting around literally telling Erica that Benzino got a little piece. And they're laughing and kee-heeing. And she's like, but I like little dicks and this, that, thing, and the other. And I'm like, raunchy. You're just raunchy. Why is that even a conversation that you're having at this time? Carly Red is just so goddamn gut bucket. It's just gut bucket. And you're going on and on, and you're supposed to be so in love with Young Jock, and now you're sitting around talking about Benzino's ding dong. What kind of bullshit is that? But whatever. She's a nasty old girl. She really is. She's the nasty old lady in the shoe. But anyway, so Althea actually does, they're all there. And at some point, Althea rolls up and she just confronts Carly, and she's like, did you tell someone that you was missing a dick? And here it was Kirk. Kirk actually told Althea this stuff. Kirk literally started this foolishness. So they call him over, and just like one of the girls, he went on and said, oh yeah, you said so forth and so on and so on and so on. And I'm looking like, Miss Kirk, girl, you did not just sit here and start all this shit, honey. I said, Lord have mercy. He just got out of the position where we was calling him a little cunt. And he went right back in. Oh, he gave it, baby. He stood in it while he told it, baby. Yeah, I told it. Because you said so forth and so on and so on. I'm like, child, go find your wife, honey, and quit being a bitch, honey. Anyway, Carly is going on. And then the next thing you know, here we go. The little child, she threw her drink on Carly. Carly throws her drink back on her. And then they're breaking them up. It was so fucking scripted. It was so contrived and so controlled. It was really very corny. But they're throwing drinks. Nobody's wet. Carly's going out the door laughing and keying and hollering, oh, when Jock hears it, you're going to have to get with it, Benzino, this, that, and the other, because Benzino done broke out and said, get this bitch up out of my club. Now, then, I don't know if you all caught this, but the whole thing was between Carly Red, Benzino, and, what's this child's name? I keep wanting to call her Dawn. Lord have mercy. Althea. How did Erica get in it? You know, Erica's like, who you calling a bitch, Benzino? This, that, and I said, here we go. Somebody wants some camera time. So Erica basically just wanted to be a part of something so she can get herself a little camera time. Where the fuck is your gay-ass boyfriend at, Erica? You know, go find your cunt that you're taking care of. Go find that woman you're keeping. And you just stay out of other people's shit. But she just wanted to get some camera time. Because she's steadily going on. Who you call a bitch? So they threw her ass out too. So I said, oh boy, here we go. All right. So then the next day we go in. We got Bambi and Scrappy. Earlier on, Scrappy had actually told Mama D to stay out of his shit. You know, he told her in a nice way. He told her he'll buy her a motorcycle if she stay out of his love life and stay out of his shit. So I was like, all right, whatever. She's such a damn mess. And you know she's not going to stay out of the shit because she don't have no shit going on of her own. She's ridiculous. And then she said, because God knows, when they went into their scene, she was talking about, yeah, there's some bad bitches out here, this, that, and the other. And here she was talking about the motorcycles. But I surely thought there was a whole bunch of girls outside. And she is such a fucking man. But whatever. So then Bambi meets up with Scrappy. He had already told his mammy that he's going to go and basically break up with Bambi because he don't want to be with her no more. Well, baby, when he got there, he never got the chance to give that to Bambi because Bambi dismissed his motherfucking fat, non-breathing, on the goddamn asthma puffer ass. She dismissed the shit out of him. And he looked very stupid going out the door, arguing back. You came to break up. So why you all swole? Why you saying something now? Go on the fuck on out the door. Bambi told him, go on out of here before I pop you. And he went, because he knows she'll fucking pop him. Went on about his way. Then we go over, here we got Mimi and Nico in this here anniversary party of theirs. Dawn and them put together an anniversary party. The party did look pretty nice. It was pretty nice. It was packed out. And then when she introduced them, she introduced these two motherfuckers as a high-powered adult entertainment couple. And Mimi's all like acting like she was so embarrassed about the whole thing about the tape. Whore, sit in your little fame, your little 2 seconds of fame for swinging on the goddamn pole and chill out and stop playing coy. Because that's all she's doing is playing coy. Nico got on the mic and he's like, yeah, we making money. This, that, you know, he's like reveling in it. You know what I mean? And Mimi's still trying to pretend like she's so broke up about it or whatever. Just ridiculous. Then during the party, there's a whole situation where Nico basically stated that Althea has slept with him, Althea has fucked around with Stevie, and now she's with Benzino. So now they're gathering all this tea on Althea. She'd have been around a little bit. She got a little road up underneath her bumper, honey. So, you know, that's beginning to be the whole thing. And then they were supposed to go to the anniversary party, but Benzino wasn't really feeling it because he's feeling some kind of way, because I'm sure he's heard, you know, that Althea had slept around and all that. So that was pretty messy. They end up calling and saying that they weren't going to come to the party. I was like, that's just ridiculous. If you got a tramp, you know you got a tramp. It is what it is. What the fuck? Go on. But anyway, we ended up with Jocelyn has now met up with Carly Red, and they're going back and forth talking about cheating and this, that, thing, and the other, and she's talking about Young Jock and all that, like catching up like they good girlfriends or good Judies. I'm like, they're ridiculous. But anyway, that segue for us to go into Jocelyn going into Stevie's phone and all this, and she'd have checked him all out and found out different things about him, and now she's pissed off because she'd have found some different things. And now they're so married and so in love, he immediately went right back to the same old Stevie telling her, I'm going to move out, this, that, and the other. More excuses. This is just excuses to be able to get the fuck out of that house they renting. The goddamn lease is probably up. So he's moving out, telling her, oh, your career's over. He's still talking to her like she was this hoe that was stripping on the pole and all that. And they went on through that. She was giving him very much unbothered. The last scene with her non-talking ass, she tell him, cry baby, suck your mama's titty. And I was like, that was real classy. That was real classy, and it didn't make a whole lot of sense. Non-talking ass motherfucking Jocelyn. Ridiculous. But that's basically where we went. Of course, there's going to be more drama next week, but that's all that the soap opera actually had to offer this evening. And right there, we're going to go ahead and wrap up our little melodrama. That is my review for Season 3, Episode 7 of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Fabulous melodrama that's coming your way every Monday night at 8 on VH1. So, with that, I'm going to wrap it up. You can thumbs up the video or thumbs down the video. You guys know how that works. Definitely leave me comments. I love to see what you guys have to say. But that was it. It was kind of really not all that eventful. Next week will be better, I'm sure. All right, guys. Thanks so much for clicking on the video. I will talk to you guys later. See ya.